Krishna This is our truck. But you got to whatever you know.
बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। अगमापित देवता की जय। My dear devotees, dear friends, well-wishers, members of the Devi family, what a solemn occasion it is that we gather together to say our final goodbyes to this great gentleman. Before we begin the ceremony, my dear friends, let us all stand. If you are not feeling well, it's okay, we can remain seated. As we pray, let Bhagavan Vishnu, the sustainer of this universe, continues to sustain the soul of the departed one, and indeed to sustain life that exists in each and every one of us. As we pray. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswati Namaha, Sri Guru Charan Kamale Namo Namaha, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanno Mitraha, Shanno Varuna, Shanno Bhavate Haryama, Shanno Indro Brihaspati, Shanno Vishnu Rukrama, Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Varishyami, Vitam Varishyami, Satyam Varishyami, Janmavatu Tadvaktaram Avatu, Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. We come before His Lord. Lord, dear children of hands, we come before you. We pray, Lord, that you will continue to guide us, protect us, and give us the courage so that we will overcome these intricacies of life. शरण में आए हम तुम्हारी दयालु करो हे दयालु भगवान। शरण में आए हम तुम्हारी दयालु करो हे दयालु भगवान। संभालो जी गई दशा हमारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवान। ना हम है बल है, ना हम है शक्ति, ना हम है साधन, ना हम है भक्ति, तुम्हारे दर के है हम दया करो हे दयालु भगवान। Have mercy upon us, Lord. शरण में आए हम तुम्हारी दया करो हे दयालु भगवान। दया करो हे दयालु भगवान। Praise be to Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Well done, please take your seats. Now, in the front of Maharashtra Bhagavan, I will put the sun down. Okay? As we worship Mahavishnu Bhagavan, Om Yam Brahma Vindra Rupamantastu Manjiviten Stavai, Hene Sangha Pramukanishtai Kayam Kim Samina, Rana Vishnu Tarikati Mansa Pashyanti Vinuna, Yasyantam Vidu Sudana Sudaya, Devaya Tasmai Namo Namah, Sasanka Chakra Sakirita Kundaram Sakita Saksarisham, Sahara Shastre Kausturam Shwan, Namani Vishnu Shivasam Chakura Om Sri Vishnu Namaha, Om Namo Narayanaye Namaha. Om Vishnu 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 Sibramane Radhe Shiva Kulkapri Sotavaso Nandi Kalipam Chakni Jambu Javasni Stani Sridhati Shri Wellington Village Wellington Rd British Grami Adivata Antagate Brahma Adish Punya Chetre Gauravatari Vartaman Shubhamasi Shubhasi Shubhau Namaham Yadmanas Namaham Gotra Upaham Pritasya Namaham Antishti Karma Aham Karishe Om Hari Om Tatsat Hari Om Tatsat Hari Om Tatsat Hari Om Tatsat Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Sri Vishnave Namaha. We promise ourselves and we will witness of everyone that we are going to perform this ceremony, this Anteshti Karma. This Anteshti Karma, this final sanskar in the life of a human being, that we are doing this with faith, love and devotion. Okay? And for the welfare of this family and the welfare of the soul of this wonderful country. So, Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. Om Admukhagotasya Admukhagotasya Amukhapretasya Mrittistaneshva Nirvitasnan Mayayate Tapo Pratishtitan. Om Admukhagotasya Amukhapretasya Mrittistaneshva Nirvitasnan Mayayate Tapo Pratishtitan. Om Admukhagotasya Amukhapretasya Mrittistaneshva Nirvitaschandanam Meryate Tapo Pratishtitam. Om Admukhagotasya Amukhapretasya Mrittistaneshva Nirvitaschandanam Meryate Tapo Pratishtitam. Om Admukhagotasya Amukhapretasya Mrittistaneshva Nirvitaschandanam Meryate Tapo Pratishtitam. So my dear friends, the process that is taking place, the rituals might be similar to what we do in puja and stuff. And sometimes we are puzzled that how come we are doing this prayers towards the person who has died and everything else. Let us not be confused, my dear friends. Bhagwan exists, or God exists in every atom, in every molecule. God is here, everywhere. He is the creator of everything. If He is the creator of everything, and He has also created this body. Therefore, the atom and molecules and the cells that made up this body is also presided over by God. So in truth and in fact, we are not doing any rituals for the dead person. It is an act of worship, glorifying the Lord. So if for the physical mind, we will be seeing a corpse, someone who has died. But the spiritually enlightened will be seeing God in everything here. So in truth and in fact, this is a puja, it's an offering to God. And like our lives, will also be an offering to God. When we reach the crematorium, this body of ours will also be offered in the So God was, God tha, God yahan hai, and God be, God will continue to exist. So, you offer the mala. In this case, the mala is not. The string is broken. Om Arukarutasya Amukapritasya Mrikistanishwa Nirmita Pushpamala Mayadiyatita O Pratishtatam Pushpamala Mayadiyatita O Pratishtatam Om Arukarutasya Amukapritasya Mrikistanishwa Nirmita Pushpamala Mayadiyatita O Pratishtatam. So my dear friends, also we might be disturbed a little bit seeing how Prabhuji allows this one, the in-laws to take part as well. My dear friends, let us not be worried. Let us not be scared. At this point in time, in the existence of this, the late Mr. BOYSIE BARRAN, now is nothing physical. It's not about being physical anymore. And there are no restrictions for the in-laws, the sons-in-laws to take a backseat when it comes to this. Indeed, he's a parent. Until then, he was also a parent. There are no restrictions. The only restriction here is that we shouldn't allow the person who has died to be just a ceremony to be done in any way. That is the restriction. The restrictions are far off, but it is permitted. How blessed are these children, in-laws, son, grandson, as the case might be, to have this opportunity to perform their antiquity rites for their parents, for their grandparents. It's a blessing, my dear friends. So if we have the opportunity and choose not to because they're in-laws, well, that's a matter to look at and take a second look. But the main thing is that we have made the effort to complete the work of this good reason. After all, the in-laws are part of the family, isn't it? And I am sure if Mr. Barran was decided to write his will today, I'm sure all of us are the one who can do it. Because we have to get one thing. So, or not to say that we have gotten riches, but to have the opportunity to preserve some of the hard work that he has done. It will be an honor. And so it's an honor for each one of you to perform these rites this morning. So now the arati, the light of love. Om Yam Vare Mahagore Andhinatamasavite Tattravalokanartaya Deepoyam Pratishtatam Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai Jai Jai. So those who want to follow bhajan, it is in your leaflet. Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai Jai Jai. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा आशा का दूर किनारा जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा आशा का दूर किनारा और कोई न केवल हारा फिर तू ही Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai Jai तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान रे जो भी तेरा ध्यान रे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai 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 Krishna So we see the symbolism involved that we are showing our mark of respect to this gentleman. My dear friends, I would rather to say the final goodbye to this good gentleman, the late Mr. BOYSIE BARRAN, was a very well-known person in this village, in this area. A person who has made his contribution. A person who has made so many others happy. When I say that, if you're stranded in San Fernando and you want to get home quickly, and he was working, you had a sign of relief that you will reach home safely. And in these days and times, without being molested or without being told any harsh words or even be charged exorbitant prices. I know because I too was a frequent traveler with him. And will at all times you will also pronounce it. Sinners Adi, Apaiva. So he, my dear friends, he made a contribution second to none that made many of us happy, brought us home safely. And we might have many other things in our minds to say, my dear friends, but for that one act of his that ensured that we are here home safely, he deserved commendation. He deserves a good name. Why? Because in this world we live, my dear friends, in this world, the world of duality. Duality, if there is day, there is night. If there is morning, there is evening. If there is sunshine, there will be snow and rain and so on. There will be precipitation. If there is goodness, there will also be evil. If there is good name, there will also be bad name. And if there is male, there will also be female. And if there is birth, there will be death. And if there is death, my dear friends, we are assured that sometime when the fruits of our karma has ripened, then what happens? Then growth take place. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, Jato Vishaya Pumsa Sangasya Tatupajayate Sangate Sangate Karmana Kamat Krodha Vijyate. That, my dear friends, in this life of ours, we are promised to have a very happy and a wonderful life. But somehow or the other, my dear friends, during the course of our existence, things become a little fuzzy. Things are not happening as we were told. And why is this so? Is it that the world is bad? Is it that the people around bad? Is it everything bad? Is it the age, Kali Yuga? Is that bad? Maybe, my dear friends, depends how we look at it. How we look at it. But in this world, my dear friends, we might reach out to the Lord sometimes and say, what kind of world is this? What kind of world are we living in? What kind of world is this, my dear friends? Koi roe, koi gaye, kaisa tera sansar. O Malik, kaisa tera sansar. Who's the Malik? The Lord. All of this is owned by Him. We are only here. We are only, as my God is saying, we are only renting for a little while. कोई समझ नहीं पाए तेरा कारोबार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार ओ कोई समझ नहीं पाए कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार उजड़ जाए जब रैन बसेरा पंछी स्मृत धुन रोए कोई न जाने दर्द किसी का सब मतलब में कोई अंबर नीर बहाए धरती देखूं ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार ओ कोई समझ नहीं पाए कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा. My dear friends, what kind of world is this? The world in which we are taught from very early on. That when we born and we go to school and we learn and we become educated, then you get a nice job, and then you buy a nice car, then you get a nice house, then you get married and have children, and then you retire and live happy. Is that so, my dear friends? Is that the case? And the answer to that is no. When you reach the right old age of retirement, then what? The fear, then the pain, the fear, then illness, and sometimes we do not even reach to that age. So to be happy here, my dear friends, might be a dream. What is life? What is the life we are speaking of? When we went to school, for those of who went to preschool, okay, or when you go to preschool, you teach your little children what? The philosophy of life. And what it is? It says what? Simple. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily. What's the next line? Life is but a dream. The philosophy of life, my dear friends, is told to us at kindergarten level. But we don't understand. At least when we get to this stage, then it was hoped by the educators of that time that we will understand. Life is but a dream. And life on earth is not only for happiness. Once we are here for to gain certain experiences. And once we have experienced all of these, like the bhajan says, Panchi Sid Dhunaway. Panchi means bird, right? Sid means head, and Dhun means to be. The bird is beating his head. Which bird are we speaking of? Not the kiskini, not the robin, not the blackbird, no. It is the bird that is engaged in this body, the soul, the Atma. And if you think about it, my dear friends, the slightest chance that this soul, the bird, gets to fly out of this cage, it will fly. Even if you have a bird in a cage at home, the slightest chance that bird gets an opening in that cage, it will exit. Similarly, the soul, we do not know the fears and the hardships that we are going through. You know, my dear friends, when you think life is very happy, yes, that's how we will make it. If we have to enjoy. Okay? If we have to enjoy and be happy, then we have to manage with both. The two ends of the same rod. The happiness and the sadness and the dualities I was speaking about just now. You know? But think about it, my dear friends. The moment we are born, what happens? And we come out in this world. The doctor does what? Holds us upside down. And if we are not crying, what do we get? We get a slap on our back. And if we didn't cry, you get a sucker. If we didn't cry, then we get a shock. So the minute we enter into this world, life is a challenge. And then the baby begins to grow. And mommy is not feeling well. So she does what? The child is hungry. And she makes a bottle that is a little bit too hot. And put it in the baby's mouth and say, drink and keep quiet. Is that happiness? Then the baby grows. And in a short while, at 3.5 days, sometimes 3 years, he gets out in a new form. Nice shoes, nice Spider-Man and Batman bag, hang it around the neck, and say, time for school, you take them to school. They need a handsome teacher like me. And then, my dear friends, you say to them, what? Study hard and all is going to be well. All is going to be happy. In the life of a child, my dear friends, that is a very traumatic event. A child is very traumatized by all of that, troubled. And this is the pain we're talking about. You know, like the late Uncle Barran has to take his car, risk his life with all the evil drivers around. And what goes around to work in order to manage his family, risking his life. And my dear friends, and at the end of it, sometimes we turn around and say, what? He was a good man, he wasn't a good man, he was this and that and the other. You see the trials and tribulations, my dear friends, of this existence? All that is leading to one thing. And what is happening? We are not here permanently. The woman, we are just a traveler, passing through this planet Earth. Planet Earth, the planet in which everything dies. Every single thing created in planet Earth will die. Do you remember all the senior people of our village? They are no more. The most famous cinema down the road there is no more. The rail tracks that used to pass through right here, the train, is no more. So my dear friends, even things made of steel and iron and so on, that too will go away, that too will die. And this body that is made only of bone, water and flesh and so on, will go. So what we are told, what we are understanding from all of this, my dear friends, that we too shall die one day. We too shall die, leaving everything else behind. So, the little time we have, 70, 80, 90 years in the life of an individual, is very short if you waste it. It's very short. We have spent every moment in what? Acquiring the punya, the goodness, merits, so that one day we will break this cycle of our government. The cycle of birth, sickness, old age, and death. We have done it many, many times before. Do we still want to come back and do it again and again and again? No, my dear friends. We have to make the change. How is it the change is going to come? Andheri mein hai hum insan, ज्ञान का सूरज चमकाए भगवान, आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमकाए भगवान। ज्योति से पहचान आजन्मे में हम इंसान चांद सूरज चंद्र. Life will only be happy, my dear friends, when Janta Suraj. Suraj means the sun. That the sun of intelligence, of knowledge, real knowledge, begins to shine in our lives. The light of Bhagavan, the light of God, and the minute that the knowledge is shining in our minds and in our hearts, then the pathway to God, to break the cycle of birth, sickness, old age, and death, would be a very easy task for us. The more we begin to hold on to things of this world, the slower we will move. Remember, God is the master plan. He has the master plan in his hand. We are only parts. We are only actors. Moving very quickly. Soon, we will have to be moved out of this stage of life. And so, my dear friends, there are many of us who might want to say something in front of joining with us also this morning. Another from the group, Speaker Al-Mahala, and I'm asking as a close associate of the family, and I'm asking to do questions from you.
Harimaw Putra Bhagavan ki jai, Satya Sanatana Dharma ki jai. My arrangement with the group of commitment family, to all of you who came this morning lies before us an example of what life really is. This morning, of all the uncertainties about life, the only most certain thing is that we will all die. It is important for us to realize this and enjoy every moment that God is all us. This morning we came here in one accord with one thing in mind, to pray on behalf of the soul of Papa, asking that may this transition to his soul be a peaceful one. Let us all bow our heads in prayer. As we offer this prayer, we pray to Bhagavan. None of us were perfect, and so we all falter from time to time. We pray if Papa has faltered in any way, knowingly or unknowingly, Bhagavan, may you please have compassion upon his soul. And so we pray that as his Atma transmigrates from here into the hereafter, may he be accompanied by the good actions, good merits, and good karma that he has performed. Hari Om. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Patro Dhanurjana Tatra Sri Hridayo Bhutara Dhamani Karma Anadi Danu Deva Shanti Sakra Dharatara Akshaya Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prador Bhava Gita Ganga Gatri Sita Satya Saraswati Brahma Vidya Brahmavali Tri Sandhya Mukti Gehini Arikamata Chirananda Bhavagani Dainashini Veritri Parananda Tattvarvijnana Manjali Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chant with me, everybody. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Harimaw Putra Bhagavan ki jai. This morning, if you have remembered nothing from this side, I want you to remember, he was saying to you, that time is running out. None of us know how long we have again. I want you to remind yourself every day that you are special. I want you to remind yourself every day you are important. I want you to remind yourself every day that you are a blessing. And because you are blessed, you ought to be a blessing to the world around you. This morning I want to tell you, life is not about a competition. Just be the best version of yourself. You can't expect everybody to like you. Never expect anybody to like you. The sad reality is, once you like yourself, that's good enough. Live your life in a pleasing way that will make Bhagavan, God, happy with you. This morning, without a doubt in my mind, I know that Papa, his soul will find mukti, salvation. And this morning, learning from his example, it is a reminder for all of us that time is running out. I want to just tell the person next to you, time running out. Tell us. Tell each other. This morning, be the best version of yourself. Adama Pitravadavamati Jen. Thank you, Panditi.
Thank you, Panditi. That was lovely words of inspiration. As for this point in time, I would ask the son Bhai of the late Mr. Barran to do a presentation.
Sitaram to each and every one of you here. Okay, Sina Bajman, towards my family and all the family and everyone here. Om Namo Namo Jagannathaye Nama Vidya Padayani Swaraswati Namo Namo Amar Kalyani Mata Swaraswati Namastute. Om Krishnaye Vasudevaye Gopi Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopi Kumaraye Govindaye Namo Nama Vasudev Sutam Devam Kansacharanam Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulam Yati Giram Yatpatam Mahavandi Paramanandam Madhavam Paramanandam Madhavam मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम 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 लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो युगल शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम जीवन देखा जाल बिछाया रच के माया नाचन छाया जीवन देखा जाल बिछाया रच के माया नाचन छाया चिंता मेरी कभी मिटेगी चिंता मेरी कभी मिटेगी जब चिंतन में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम तुम लाखो पाप तिहारी मेरे बारी बाजियारी तुम लाखो पाप तिहारी मेरी बारी बाजियारी मेरे पास न पुण्य की पूजी मेरी पास न पुण्य की पूजी पद पूजन में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम राम हे राम राम हे राम राम हे राम राम हे राम घर घर बस तू दर दर बस तू घर घर बस तू दर दर बस तू कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर पट तू इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम हे राम इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको मुझे मरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
Sanjudaraji correct as wonderful. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. As we take the covering, the shield, to get under the protection of the Lord. And so, my dear friends, at this moment, I want to invite a member of the Blue Flame Sports Club to come forward and bring greetings and also show our support on this occasion. American members.
Good morning, people all over the world. Today we are leading as a community united in group and remembering to pay tribute to a person who has been part of our community. As we stand before you, we are filled with a profound sense of love, but we also a deep appreciation for the time that we were privileged to share with our community. We members of the Blue Flame Sports Club would like to express our deepest condolences to Uncle G's family, parents and loved ones. Uncle Boysie was a founding member of the Blue Flame Sports Club and later became the president of our sports club. To this day, he remains as an honorary member who had over 40 years plus membership. Albert Einstein said, "The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive." As president of the Blue Flame Sports Club, Uncle Boysie was a man who gave his time selflessly to his community and always ensured that the club ran efficiently and our annual sports day was always a successful one. We all had fun memories with him, in which we will always cherish. It's never easy to say goodbye to someone who has been a part of our life. Sorrow fills our heart during this hard time. Uncle Boysie, you will be truly missed by all of us. In closing, I would like to share a short poem entitled, "Make Me and Let Me Go." When I came to the end of the road, and the sun was set for me, I want no life in gloomy spread road, why cry for a soul such as this? Miss me a little, but not long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that we once shared, miss me, but let me go. For the journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the master plan, the step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends you know and bury your sorrows in doing your deeds. Miss me, but let me go. Thank you.
The members of the group
granted posthumously. Would like to honor this great gentleman, the honorary president of this Blue Flame Sports Club, and he has won. The late Uncle Cardi has won this race of life. He has lived up to this moment, and so the members of his group would like to present him with the honorary trophy and the t-shirt for the great work that he had done in the community. And so, my dear friends, in our lifetime, you will see some of us, we get, because we will live, we will get great rewards. And some of us, because we will live, we will not have that opportunity to get the great rewards. But so, my dear friends, we are going to use the time to always put a smile on the face of others. But we can't do it for yourself. We have to also put a smile on our face first, and then make others happy as well. So, my friends, before we do the eulogy and see my brother Doctor, and we will ask him to give a God's talk on this occasion. He is one of those contributors to this society, to this community, and has filled for many years, filled this area with a beautiful, melodious voice and tunes that we all cherish in our hearts. So,
thank you, Lord. For alone, this song I'm going to do, Oh God, you while we still live and to the end. जिंदगी है तड़पना है जिंदगी, फिर क्यों जिए जा रही है ऐ खुदा तू ही समझे। जिंदगी है तड़पना है जिंदगी, फिर क्यों जिए जा रहे हैं है खुदा तू ही समझना। जिंदगी है तड़पना है जिंदगी, फिर क्यों जिए जा रहे हैं है खुदा तू ही समझना। हमने ये क्यों न समझा दुख से भरा जहां है, हमने ये क्यों न समझा दुख से भरा जहां है। सब ढूंढते हैं खुशियाँ, मिलता है गम यहाँ, फिर क्यों भरी है आए है खुदा तू ही समझना। जिंदगी सोता था ए बहारे ए हमारे लिए, सोता था ए बहारे ए हमारे लिए, फिर क्यों भरी है आए है खुदा तू ही समझना। जिंदगी है तड़पना है जिंदगी, फिर क्यों जिए जा रहे हैं है खुदा तू ही समझना। composed of a song that, always sing in funeral, when God created the universe, He created a song for us. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to believe? जहाँ भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले आंचल के तुझे मैं लेके चले एक ऐसी गगन के चले जहाँ भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले एक ऐसी गगन के चले सूरज की पहली किरण से जहाँ सवेरा जागे सूरज की पहली किरण से आशा का सवेरा जागे चंदा की किरण से गुल कर घनघोर अंधेरा भागे चंदा की किरण से गुल कर घनघोर अंधेरा भागे कभी धूप मिले कभी छाँव मिले लंबी सी डगर न चले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले एक ऐसी गगन के चले एक ऐसी गगन के चले एक ऐसी गगन के चले Thank you. God bless you soul. And goodbye.
Thank you very much, Father, for those two beautiful deeds. My dear friends, it's a pity that we all do not know a little bit of our language. If we understand some of the words of those two songs that we have sung. You see, it's only when the sun rises, it's only when then the darkness will be removed. And in this day and age of Kali Yuga, there are lots and lots and lots of darkness. Not physical darkness alone, but so many different types of darknesses. Darkness in the form of the hate, the greed, the lust, the anger, the hatred, and among, sorry to say, that is an observation, along Hindus, jealousy. Sorry to say. My dear friends, we are troubled by so many, and even our late father lying here, who would have been troubled by all of these things. The darkness, see, until Suraj ke kiran, until the sun sends its rays, then we will be able to remove the darkness. Such a wonderful talent, my dear friends. You see, when we do things of merit, the blessings come on to the family. And why I say so, using our brother Doctor as an example, his grandfather was a great singer, a great performer, a great musician, and his good work has passed down to the family. And as well, our late uncle Kardine, to receive a trophy, it means what? A trophy on the end of his race means he has done some good work, he has contributed, and someone, my dear friends, someone saw it fit to recognize his contribution. And I thank you all for that on behalf of this congregation. You see, my dear friends, somebody saw it fit. How many of our brothers and sisters of our community has toiled and toiled and toiled, sacrificed themselves and their lives and their children and their jobs and everything. And when they died, we didn't even remember the day when they passed on. We forget about it. Totally. So my dear friends, today I admire the talent of the youth, Kagi, Uncle Kagi, for having this sports club running. I can tell you that's no easy business. Among people, getting people to work together is no easy business. Getting a manual to function is not an easy business. Getting a cricket team to work, to play together, is not an easy business. To get them to like each other and work together, it's not easy. My dear friends, we have too much of divisions in our society, and we are paying a heavy price on social media and maybe on television and maybe in the newspaper, the rallies in the newspaper there. You will see that heinous crime that took place in the Mandir, in the temple, in the website. Have you all seen it? Take religion aside and take creed and race aside. What is the motive behind that? That has nothing to do with God, right? There's something behind that. And what is that? The H word. It is the hate. Hate. You see, my dear friends? So, the darkness that we are speaking of, the hate is not done. We gotta love each other. And the first song that by Boxer is to spread the love, because we are not here for long. Love each one. Each one of us, as Sugar said, we are special. But we bring to the table our own attitudes, our own sweetness, the rust, the juice we bring. And dear friends, when we bring and we add, what do we get? We create a society of peace. I didn't say happiness, because we say what? If there's happiness, there will also be what? Like this. But we need peace. The state of peace. So my dear friends, let me now ask, and for those who might want to come and offer flower and probably and stuff, just in a few moments we will do that. But let me now invite Sherian, granddaughter of the late Mr. Barran, who will now bring the eulogy first.
Super, and a blessed morning to all. My name is Sherian, and I am one of the granddaughters of the late and our beloved Mr. BOYSIE Barran. My grandfather was an amazing man, and today I am going to share with you all a little insight about his life, with him growing up and everything that he did. He grew up in Baby. Just a few days ago, I was speaking to one of his brothers, and he was telling me that, my grandfather was into gardening a very long time ago. And in his free time, they did a lot of going out, enjoying themselves together. He was always happy. Taking the little things, lying in the vicinity of Baby, because this is where he grew up. 3 years ago, I stood right here, saying a eulogy for my grandmother. And I had to ask him some questions. And one of the questions I had asked him was, where did you meet my grandmother? And it was the same answer that his brother gave me when he was speaking some days ago. My grandfather met her at Baby in the Johnstown, and she used to travel to go to school. She was a very educated woman. And eventually, their love story began. They got married, they started a family together. They have 7 children. My grandfather and my grandmother worked very hard. From what I understood, and this is something I never knew, is his day started at 1 a.m. He used to get up and go to get vegetables. After he did that, he would come home, put it in the market store that they had here a long time ago, which my grandmother would manage to all the day together with the help of these children. And he used to work at the Franciscan Corporation, where he was one of the laborers there. Coming back from there, he would assist in the market store, and later in the evening he would be at the cinemas, as he was employed there as well. So he didn't just have one job. He secured a lot of jobs in order to ensure
that his family is very well taken care of. I'm sure that they never lacked anything because he and my grandmother, they both did everything in their power to ensure that the family was always happy and well kept. All his jobs that he did, he was very successful in ensuring that his children went to school. They secured their education so that they could have a bright future for themselves. On weekends as well, he used to go with his children, selling on the road, the vegetables and all that right around selling. And this is something that they enjoyed doing together. Growing up, they got this business mindset. So it was all because of him. He was the foundation over here with the family, ensuring that everybody knows what they were doing. The way that he grew and the upbringing that he gave to his children, they passed it on to their children. I can see for sure that wherever they go, and once asked who is the parents, and they recite his name, everybody always respects them. And that is something that is worth talking about. My grandfather goes by the name James, as everybody who would know knows that. And I think it's because long ago he said that he was one of the warriors in his time. Baba, you did very well. You know, while you progressed in life, your family progressed. From selling to having a board house to building this beautiful flat house that you and Mama worked very hard for. It was all an accomplishment, ensuring that all your children got married, and even after being married, you know, you ensure that you never stop supporting, loving, caring. All your grandchildren will do anything for them. Whenever we came here, you always ensure that we were happy, and you always laugh and joke. And he was one of the persons that when you come here, you make sure that you have a good time. As the members of the UK Sports said, but my grandfather, he was one of the founding members there, and the former president of UK. He was very athletic. He has a lot of trophies. He won a lot of races. He always took part in the Mariman race, which he came first, second. So he was a winner all around. And I am very proud of knowing that and knowing that I am one of your granddaughters, and we have this to remember of you. My grandfather, all his grandchildren, refer to him as Baba. And his son-in-laws, they refer to him as the boss. So whenever they come in down the road, they say, oh, you're going to be boss because he needs a cook. Everybody used to look forward to coming home here for Christmas, for every occasion. My grandfather used to be the one dancing, singing, ensuring that everybody was enjoying themselves. It was always a togetherness. He was very family-oriented, and this is something that he passed on. He lived a life as a king, and yes, he worked very hard, he sacrificed, and this is why he was happy, because he was able to ensure that his family was very well comfortable and happy as well. Baba, you are a very great person, and I'm sure everybody knows this. Standing here and doing this is very hard because it's taking a part of me with you. You are the foundation, you are the life of everything here. And from a house full of life, now it's like everything went this much. And I know when Mama passed, she lost a big part of you. And it was probably the worst times in your life, losing that person who you loved so much. And today I stand here being very proud of, being your granddaughter, and I'm sure all your grandchildren and all your children are proud with your upbringing that you have passed on. Every time you spoke to us, you will always tell us that take care, we love you, be safe, ensure you're doing the correct thing. And he was a very particular person. Sometimes you will come here, and while you're eating, you go to get something in the kitchen, you put on your cup, by the time you pass, your cup's not there. Baba don't pick up the cup and ready to put it away. Baba, but I was using the cup, so I didn't see it. But I just went to the kitchen and I was always the one to get blamed for everything. In a pin there, I put it there. Had chewing gum there, I do that. It was never me, but I used to get the blame. Even if you see me telling me, don't come knocking on the couch, they know. He said, Baba, but it was not me. So this is all something that I witnessed. Coming here, troubling you, harassing you. You really hard at the time. You did accomplish a lot. You really worked hard because look, you have a lot. Your children are happy, your grandchildren are happy. And I hope one day to come, we could be the person that you were, working hard, sacrificing, and being able to have that comfortable life. You are a winner. You are a true leader. And Wellington Road sports, you are involved in everything. That was one of the most successful events. So having all of that, being able to put together all of those things is something really good. And I must say that everybody here in this village will definitely miss you. Your mouth, the way you talk, the things you do, just being here. Sometimes I get in book up and I don't know what you're looking for. But this is Baba. And I used to say, Baba, why, what happened? And he said nothing. But I know after Mama passed, it was one of the hardest times for you. And I would just like to say thank you from my family to all the neighbors that you still lend support and love and you still look after him whenever anyone wasn't here. All your children, we love you, Baba. And we hope that you rest in eternal peace. May your journey be a safe one. We will always continue to keep you proud and make sure that we reach to the stars. And if ever we made any mistakes, we ask for your forgiveness. And just remember that we love you. So, rest in peace.
Thank you very much, Shelyan and Dr. Wellington. And so, dear friends, listening to improvised eulogy, it came out of something strike out to me, and I just remember with my striking, very shining for each and every one. That he would be passing around the village selling vegetables, and they enjoy doing that. And dear friends, who's going to make you happy? You might think of selling vegetables as a beginning job, but the family will enjoy driving around and selling them. To everybody else, whatever is beneficial is not too much affecting them. But more than that, once I am confident and pleased and happy that I am not doing anything that is breaking any law, I am upholding my dharma, and I am doing my duty, and I am happy, then we are putting a dent in the cycle of Punnapi Maranam, Punnapi Janam, Japadisayam. It comes down to, I have to make myself happy and peaceful. In our tradition, contentment is the root of all happiness. If I am contented, then I am happy. But the want of more, or rather the want for more, there the problem comes. So, he was happy in what he was doing. And dear friends, are we happy in what we are doing? If the answer is yes, and he is supporting her now, then that's fine. But if there are some question marks on that, then the time to change is now. The time to turn a new page in your life is now. So my dear friends, I know there's a lucky time for us to get to the auditorium. So we can have quite a few more sessions and talk and motivational speeches and so on. But let me ask Ivy Rahman, signing off this family as well, to give us a say a few words. Following this, we will do the closing ceremonies there, and then all of us will have a chance to come and offer his flower and give off your respect. Let me now introduce a person who is supporting this community, who also in partnership with the great father-in-law, to serve community and to ensure that the community moves in a positive direction. I want to introduce our brother, Ivy Rahman, to say a few words.
Jai Jai Ganapati, Jai Jai Ganesh, Namaste, respected Padiji,
and the elders of the community, namaste, and thank you all for coming out. Whenever there's a funeral, it's always a sad moment for all of us. But you know, we have to take comfort in some of the lyrics of the scriptures. And for example, one of my favorite verses is from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47, that tells you that you have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you don't have an entitlement to the fruits of your action. Today, we see, you know, my father-in-law here, he was the person who actually did exactly that. From the eulogy, you would have heard that Shelian was able to explain properly all the trials and tribulations. But the more important thing for us to recognize is that he was very successful in his duties. And the success of his duties is actually seen from the growth and the development of his family and of his children. And if you look at every one of them, all his daughters and his son, they are very respectable people in the community. They always work and try their best to integrate and add value to the community. So me, in my personal opinion, of having known my father-in-law for the last 26 years, I should say, 26 and a half years, I should say, you know, he was really a role model to me. I can't speak for everybody else, but having heard the Blue Flames Sports Club speak about him, I can also confirm that he is definitely a role model in the community. You know, sometimes we can't put our sentences together, so we have to use the phone, other technology to say what we want to say. So forgive me. And this is actually a song that I was introduced to by my brother in Nigeria when we went to India. And this song, you know, touched my heart so much that it just reminded me, you know, of this particular moment. And I really want to sing a verse in honor of my father-in-law. But before I sing it, you know, I just want to give what the translation says. It says, your God will be in front of you, but still you won't be able to escape. Eventually your own blood will put the fire on you. The one who is even flying high, he'll also get mixed up in the soil. Swears, promises, love and loyalty. These are words and nothing else. Your God will be with you, in front of you. And the song goes like this. Is Dr. Castro on here? Yeah. Can you please come forward, sir? Because when I think about my father-in-law, I always think about Dr. Castro too, you know. These guys are really warriors in Pinalewe. And when you are looking for somebody to stand on your back or with you, these are the fellas, you know. And as time goes along, you know, they may look a little bit older. But this is one gentleman, his fire, that Chingari is still with him. And that's why for me to get this level of bravado, I ask him to join me in this song. Right, Dons? I will sing too, man. We just stand like we are ready to song, right? Oh, Gamasiha. That was the meaning of the song that I translated earlier, right? Oh, Gamasiha, samne tere, fir bhi na tu kuch paayega, tera apna कुछ पाएगा आसमां में उड़ने वाले मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा हंसने वाले प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं बातों का प्यार बातें हैं बातों का प्यार सुख में तेरे साथ चलेंगे दुख में सब मुख
दुख मोरेंगे दुनिया वाले दुनिया वाले तेरे बनकर तेरे ही दिल तोड़ेंगे देते हैं भगवान को धोखा इंसानों क्या छोड़ेंगे कसने वालों प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं बातों का प्यार बातें बातों का प्यार
May Lord Krishna continue to bless the soul of my father-in-law as he makes his journey to attain that moksha. Om Sat Gati.
Thank you, Bhai Vijay, for that wonderful reminder that Chingari, fire that comes. And it is something, my dear friends, in the Indian community, Hindu community by extension, okay, the hardest bite we can get, okay, is from whose loves? Our own. And this is something we got to fight against. Our own people. Not only blood relations, but all of us. When our ancestors came in 1845 to Theatomy and slowly coming up to Radhi, their freedom runs. When they came here, my dear friends, they were all in the same boat. They were all Jahajis. They put their shoulders to the wheel, each other. They will help each other build their homes, and when a home was built, they will look after the home like if it was theirs. But somehow or the other, we have moved away from that. My dear friends, today, let us continue to kindle that fire, that chingari of togetherness, for unity, and for a greater purpose. And now we have the granddaughter of this family as well, Samantha, and she is going to give us the few words.
Hello everyone. Today we gather the life of a remarkable man, my grandfather Baba. I still can't believe he's gone, and my heart aches with the love I have for him. I will miss him dearly. Baba was more than just a grandfather to me. He was my guiding light, my source of inspiration. Every time we spoke on the phone, he filled my heart with motivation and encouragement. He always reminded me to build myself up and never give up, even when things got tough with school. His belief in me gave me the strength to overcome any challenge. Baba always told me that your education is the most important thing in life. He always emphasized how important it is, reassuring me that it is something no one can ever take away from you. And now, as I am about to graduate next week with my Bachelor of Science, I'm ready to make him proud. Baba's positivity and encouragement were contagious. His words of wisdom will forever echo in my heart, always reminding me to persevere and never lose hope. As we say goodbye to his incredible soul, let's keep keep His Spirit alive in our hearts and live with the same love and positivity He shared with all of us. Rest in peace, Baba. Your legacy will live on in our hearts forever. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fernando, for your kind words. Joining with us, the closest to speak of the family and Neva, also someone who has supported Dharma and contributed quite a bit to society. I would ask from the Kimash-ji to come and give some words of blessing and words of support to the family.
Everybody sit around. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and good morning. Devotees, life is so uncertain today. झूठ की बात से आज जब हमें हाथ फंसाया जाएगा. This world is designed for the eye and the mind. My house, my land, my car, my father, my sister, my daughter. The world is designed for what we call the eye and the mind. Because everything here is unreal. Everything in this material world, we call it mythology. We born in times of death, we are living in times of death. One will come, all of us have to go. Nobody has to ask. But you know the most important thing is the preparation. In the preparation for today, I will prepare myself. This is why the self-devotees, many men try to live like many men. Understand me well. Many men try to live like many men. But when we die one, we don't die as many. Society starts becoming more and more weaker every day. What do you mean? Now, wonderful people like the father of home, a prominent member of society, a good father, a good father-in-law, a good brother. Call by so many different names, yet at the same time, to live a nice life for many years to follow. When elderly people in the family die, and society dies, society starts becoming much more weaker. Who is going to be looking out for the neighbor today? Next door, you have elderly going next door, everyone there, over here. Tell me what is going on. What you must remember. What have you done tomorrow, do today, what have you done today, do tomorrow. You will never be a tomorrow person. You will never be a tomorrow. That is why. You know, by this world we are traveling. We are traveling, but from here where we going to go and who we going to go to. When we born, we come to mother and father. I want you all to understand well, especially in the age and time we are living, we said mother and father is our parents, earthly parents. Mother and father is our earthly parents, our earthly gods. How many parents are studying and serving we are our earthly gods? Are living in a godly and religious and spiritual and a nice religious life. How much are we trying to prepare such living a good quality life? Our children, our future generation. We send our children to school to attain the passport in the future for life. How much are we telling ourselves, okay, let us do our children the best. in life. 61 years old, not falling in love, I'm not looking for house, funny. 62 years, I'm not looking for a wife. What kind of nonsense is that? What is going on in society? Who is in society? The elders. Who tell us that they are prominent members of society and what we are doing? Devotees, I must say to you all. How many father my boy? How many grandma for the 50 years? Eh? Wow. Who married for 50 years now? Nobody living for 6 years, 20 years. Good example. Perfect example. You have a nice life, quality life. You have a life to set the example for many young ones in society, including the children. Hey, you live a nice life. You have a good life. You have a life that anywhere you are, you will leave or you leave happy images behind. That's what he did. He did wonderful images for his children to follow the path of righteousness. This is why this human form is the last form of all forms. This human form is the last form of all forms. In the 8,400,000 different types of living species, this human form is the last form of all forms. So when we live our life, we go back to our Lord book with 200 forms, and that is moving back to with God. This is why I say the Guru is important. You go to the Guru for the guidance and the good advice. Devotees, the soul and the body is trapped like a bird in a cage. The bird might come from the cage, but what you call the bird that comes from the cage is the eye and the mind. My house, my land, my car, my wife. When the body comes and you don't feel like it, work hard to keep it in like it, you have to learn about it and you feel like that, and to the car, we have anything. To the family, the house, the land, and everything you do. Perfect example first thing. The devotees have to continue talking for us in the morning, but time is very good. I would like to invite you to join the hands together and close your eyes down there, and this is the last prayer. He has finished performing the responsibility. Please the children going out. Please the members of family, all your friends and relatives, and you do. You don't perform his duty. That's the end of it. A man who has a nice and good life, quality life, will not be recognized. This prayer is saying that God, you are my mother, you are my father, you are my friend, you are my wife. You are everything to me. You don't know about me, but you go through how much of a living, a self-realization of understanding that hope now what we are, and whatever we're going together in this prayer, and whatever same prayer, Lord, let's go say together. And you have to do that, please. Come on now. Twameva bandhu tasaka twameva Twameva vidya dravina twameva Come on now, let's come on forward. Let's say my heart. Twameva mata sabita twameva Twameva vidya dravina twameva Twameva sarvam Om Asato ma sadgamaya Om Shanti Shanti Everybody, Ram Come on, let me pray. Ram Ram the last word we can speak for him. Panditji, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dadaji, for those lovely words of reminder and also an opportunity to chart our course in a very, very fine and sophisticated manner. My friends, at this moment, we will invite all of us who would like to pay a large respect. Okay, so you do very orderly. I think members of the family first will come to this side. Okay, my 2 minutes. So let us all stand as we offer the prayer. As we clasp our hands and close our eyes. May the soul of the departed one attain that final beatitude, moksha. This is our humble prayer. Hari Om. Om Anadhanidhanam Devam Shanga Chakra Gadadharam Akshaya Pundari Kaksham Preta Moksham Prado Bhavate Preta Moksham Prado Bhavate Om Tatsat Om Tatsat Om Tatsat शरणागत पाल कृपाल प्रभु हमको इतिहास तिहारी है तुम्हें समझू सर और को नहीं दीन को हितकारी है सुधिलेत सदा सब जीवन की अति कौन विस्तारी हारी है प्रतिपाल करे बिनही बदले अस कौन पिता महतारी है अस कौन पिता महतारी है हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम प्रेम से बोले अरिमापुत्र देवता की जय Student country policies monitors, I know that family members come and offer the flowers and I want to go respect. So why does it happen? We have a member of the family who has consented to sing with one song. Why is it done?
Thank you, Barran, everyone. Did you find out? It is very hard. So let us sing our song here, right? We always love song, all the other songs. So let us sing our song, okay?
मुझे दिल दुनिया मैं यहाँ हूँ यहाँ हूँ यहाँ हूँ यहाँ यहाँ बैठूँ मुझे दिल दुनिया मैं यहाँ हूँ यहाँ हूँ यहाँ कैसी शाहिद मुझे दुनिया कैसी शाहिद मुझे दुनिया मैं यहाँ हूँ यहाँ हूँ यहाँ जानम बैठो मुझे दुनिया मैं यहाँ हूँ यहाँ कैसी शाहिद मुझे दुनिया कैसी शाहिद मुझे दुनिया
yaha, hu yaha, hu yaha, hu yaha. हर घड़ी है धूप जिंदगी, चाहो कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी.
Sorry, I will continue. For those of us coming to offer flower, they come from this way and exit to this place will be orderly. And may I have a special request to our sisters and mothers, if you are going to do so for your protection, not mine, please have cover on your head. That will be very admirable of us all. Okay? So we'll come this way, we'll follow family members and we'll exit on that side, so we'll be orderly. After which we will move the coffin to the north side where we will do the first funeral. And let me apologize if I disturb you, we will continue.
जो है क्षमा वो करुणा है, हर पल यहाँ जीवन जीवन जो है क्षमा वो करुणा है. हर घड़ी है दुख जिंदगी, चाहो कभी कभी है दुख जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जीवन जीवन जो है क्षमा करुणा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा. मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
So my dear friends, let's discuss some of the flowers and stuff next. After which we will place all these flowers on the coffin. So the question has been put to me, if we put all these lovely flowers and roses, when we go to the crematorium, will we burn them? What say you? First we got to know the concept of what we bring. Okay? Offering the flowers means what? Offering a flower, either in the puja or in the funeral, means what? Alright, let's think Valentine Day. It means love. The flowers we offer here is an expression of our love for this goodly gentleman. So tell me, if you answer the question now, when we go to the crematorium, would we burn these flowers that represents love? Or because the person has died, we will burn it out? Love finish? Oh my goodness. Yeah. The process here is, put the flowers in the ocean. Let the love spread far and wide. Because when love is shared, love is double. So the question of burning flowers is answered. Next, it is said that whatever you could give to the dead person, you can't take it back. That's the counter argument. We're not taking it back. We're just setting it free. Okay? So, following this part of the ceremony, after the pinda is offered by the gate, then there will be a procession to the corner by the temple. And then drums, as we go. So we will take a yatra down to the corner, then the body will be loaded onto the hearse. Okay? And at the same time, okay? So, you will be given some rice and flowers. That's to shower the hearse with the blessings of love and prosperity. Okay? So before the tassa starts, please, Aji, just hold for a second. Okay, so there are still quite a few persons who want to show their respects, so we will play until we're ready. Tassa. So, my dear friends, we will now prepare the procession towards the preparation site. We do this, we pray, and then we follow by the dancing. So, we'll move on to the take तेरी बिंदिया तेरे माथे लगे हैं जैसे चंदा तारा दिया में चमके कभी कभी तो जैसे कोई